plus 10. It's a very short train. It's only got 11 cars on it. The trains of the Imperium are quite large. And let's see how warlike this train is. This train is very warlike. So here, if you could go to the train. Here.
John is difficult today.
Right. So these heavily armored, massive trains, they are compared to what you would see sort of in the normal world, they're like one size category larger. They are about, I think it's 40 feet.
Roll for initiative! we full on attack the train. No, I'm kidding.
We take it. I see it. It dies.
Oh hell! Here we go.
You want to say each of the train cars are about 40 feet across and about 150 feet long. That puts them about twice as long and twice as wide as a train that you would see sort of in the real world. Additionally, it has a massive cannon on the front. The cannon appears to be on a swivel. There's at least one car at the rear that has another cannon on it. And then there's one car in the middle that does have a few other guns on them. This train seems to be guarded by heavily armored men.
This is the short train, the one that doesn't have an 18th carriage.
This one, the one that doesn't have an 18th carriage,
Okay.
It's only... no, this is a short train. It's also nowhere near 4 a.m. It is currently, it'd be what, 10 o'clock at night? Something like that?
Okay.
This train arrives at 4 a.m., stays for 8 minutes, then goes.
Yep. And who's our contact again? I don't have that note written down.
Barn.
Oh, that's right, Barn.
Barn.
We made fun of his name, but I didn't write it down.
So we know what cart, and we know it's in a crate, and it has a symbol on it.
Yep.
That's what we're looking
Is
for.
this station 16?
This is Station 16.
Okay.
Oh, that's not a train. A tank.
And you do see some men who are sort of scrambling around the train in little blue jumpers with little hats. They are moving bags of coal. They've got what looks like wrenches and hammers. There's a couple guys pounding on a wheel. They are basically scrambling all over the train while it's at the stop.
Are those the question marks?
They would be the question marks.
Okay.
Here's
Apologies.
a quick question. The disguise.
I didn't drop this token in before, so.
The disguise self, does that hide weaponry and armor that I'm wearing?
Disguise self is an illusion.
Yeah. I'm reading it as it does, but I don't want to assume that.
So you're asking how your powers work effectively.
The hat of disguise.
So the hat of disguise, except it's got like a DC 13 will save.
Yeah, when people interact.
If somebody interacts with it.
If they talk with you.
It doesn't stack with your with the bonus for your change shape. However, you could probably put a different disguise on top of your change shape.
Yes, that for sure. And it does include weapons, armor, and equipment. So it does make your clothes and your weapons look different.
Now,
my club is a baguette.
When you alter self, what happens to your equipment?
Alter self, your equipment doesn't change. Yeah. It adapts to fit your new form. So if you change size, size category changes, but your axe is still an axe.
Yeah, so you can't wear... If you wear big armor and turn small, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah. I think that's how it's working, because...
that was what Gel had as a problem.
Yeah, because...
Yeah, you're right. Armor does not go with it.
So basically, no armor for until I know we're going into combat.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So you observe this happening. You do see men in jumpers that appear to be the same as yours. Or the one that you were given. There's a good 20 of them that you spot.
Okay. Do they have wrenches and stuff like that?
They do have wrenches and they
Like-
do have tools.
Big long. Okay. Let's make them weapons look like look like tools.
Okay. Over the course of the evening, you see this same set of interactions going on. Every 30 minutes or so, a train comes through here through the night.
Okay, well, Dee Dee wants to find out, like, from where they're stopping, she's going to count 18 cars and try to find that place.
Like where it
Approximately where the maintenance hatch will be.
Okay. So you pick the train track that seems to be the most obvious. You go back 18 cars. Takes about the third train before you get one that's long enough to go. It should be right here. Give me a perception check.
Just Dee Dee or everybody?
I
The
think
people. I think the invisible Fae is the one. Unless you're, or you can go out there for sure.
Dee Dee will take a stroll with the Dassod and his
Does.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Dee Dee got a 27 and Dassod
Higher-
got
higher
a
than what I got.
24. Okay. All right. You do find a series of basically there is a series of maintenance hatches that are along that that vector. Here, and I will unfog below. So this is underground.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So there are a series of tunnels, each with maintenance hatches. These maintenance hatches are used to do work underneath the carriages. And basically there's a train track here, a train track here, a train track here.
Yep.
okay. So
and you-
depending on the time of day, unless there's 3 trains all at the same time, we'll know which one of these hatches we're supposed to go under.
Correct.
Okay, Dee Dee will whisper to Dassod. Did Dassod just wander in here with his disguise?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna leave my weapons back. I'm not gonna bring my weapons.
Okay.
Okay. The mechanics loaded in for you, right, Marty?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm just going to copy a mechanic. We'll drop him in. I'll go get Dee Dee from the forest path. I'll go to the train. And what are you calling your mechanic, Ahmed?
Stanley. Jimmy Bob Bob.
Jimmy?
Jimmy Bob Bob.
Bob
Jimmy.
Bob is his last name.
Bob Bob.
Okay.
That's a really, really, really human name. I like Jimmy though. It's kind of like. Oh no!
Why,
you should.
thank you.
You should
Why,
call.
thank you,
you should.
Missy.
You should call yourself Jerry and last name Riggs.
Jerry Riggs.
As in your
Well.
jerry rigging.
Jerry,
Anyways.
I shouldn't be talking to myself like this.
Nope. You should be quiet.
I should be quiet.
Are there locks on these hatches?
Nope. They look like they're normal.
And do they come up in the
maintenance
middle of the
hatches.
tracks, or they just come up near where the trains go?
They come up in the middle of the tracks. There's
Okay.
places where the tracks are reinforced, and there's a hole that goes right up in the middle.
Okay. Well, she'll take a peek up one just to see what the fuck's,
Okay. Yeah. There's a hatch that you have to slide. It's to prevent people from falling in.
Yep.
You slide it. There's open air above. It doesn't appear to be locked. It does look like you could lock them. They just aren't currently.
Okay.
Okay. Give me a percentile check.
Percentile.
Oh, percentile.
6.
6. 6 on the D100.
Mm-hmm.
Holy smokes. Okay. All right. 3 men in mechanics uniforms are coming down this tunnel.
Okay. Dee Dee is super quiet and
Okay.
just gonna hide away from the hatch.
There was another, there's another couple, working on something just down the way, but there's 3 men coming, and they're approaching with determination. in their kingdom.
Ahmed?
Hey guys. Great.
Hi. Hi.
Let's do the. What, you can't remember? Oh, God damn it! Every goddamn time.
So this is interesting. So if you have somebody who's pretending to be somebody else, and then you are telling them that, oh, I already know you, does that mean they immediately think that their disguise has failed because it shouldn't be possible? These are very interesting interactions.
There's a whole series of failed checks and that sort of thing. Yeah.
Oh, yes. All right. Okay. Let me just...
Dee Dee's just going to stand back and watch.
So these are the guys that are supposed to jump in and help us, right? Or help us do the thing.
They're supposed to do the thing.
Dee Dee's being quiet.
Okay. What was the bluff check?
Um,
I'm just going to pop
it's 25.
So the people on the cobbles are actually above ground.
Okay.
Okay.
It's going to go like this. And just to be clear, the men, there's men in like rather roughed up looking breastplate armor with rifles and bayonets that are working with the trains. They move like they are highly trained and organized.
Okay.
Okay, 25.
Yeah.
Okay.
Son of a bitch. Get him. Oh.
Hey, friend. How are you doing? You're not carrying any weapons? Okay.
Nope.
They sort of move up and they're talking with you. Dee Dee,
Mm-hmm.
for mechanics, these guys have like swords. Right? That's a sword. That's not a rat. Like, that's a bow. These are weird things for mechanics to have. Now, they don't have them at the ready because they're stooshed, but they're carrying, like, duffel bags with gear.
Stuff.
There's a hole in my barnyard. Do you realize that? Do you realize that? There's a hole in my barnyard. Do you realize that? A hole.
Sure, guys.
You hear that? He's talking to you.
What time is it right now?
It's 10 o'clock. It's 10:30, 11. It's the third train, so I said every 30 minutes, so it is 11:30.
No, 30. A little early, guys.
You were sent by the hairy one?
Yeah.
Why is there two of you? Only supposed to be one.
Back up just in case anything happens.
You brought a little girl as backup?
Vicious little thing.
Dee Dee's gonna cast Ghost Sound. It's gonna be a very quiet, but it's gonna be a very deep, like impossible voice that she could cast. And it's just gonna be like.
Bring your daughter to work day.
The DC to believe the ghost sound or disbelieve the ghost sound is 15.
Okay.
Ours is 420.
Some sort of demonic laughing.
12, 13, 17. You brought a caster. All right. You were supposed to bring a mage. Apparently, you were a mage. You're the thief. Listen, you got one job. That job was to get us through that gate and then find the right box.
And I'll get the box. I'll get you through that gate. You just hold your horses and stay out of the trouble. Stay out of the way. Pick up some of those wrenches.
This guy didn't bring any gear. What do you mean? He didn't bring any gear. Look at it.
No weapons. I brought my shit. No weapons.
Uh,
All right.
you know we could
got
really
me.
use down here.
You got a name?
There's Jimmy.
Barn.
Good. You're the one I was expecting.
All right then.
Where's the gate?
There's a basically a ladder. Here, let's put the ladder in.
You know who we could really use down here? Dee Dee's whispering to Dassod.
Duggan.
We really need Cog down here. You want to know why? Cog can find secret passages, detect secret doors. We should get Cog in a bag and transport down him here as a toolbox.
I can do that.
What?
Go tell him. Go get him.
Okay, I'm gonna get the other guys to come kind of close so that they could do a 100-yard dash or whatever humans like to do. And
Good idea.
and I think Duke's gonna come down here too because Duke is he packs a punch.
Good.
All right, so what's their job? What's your job?
What's your... I can't do voices, so it's just...
No.
We're gonna keep your friends safe.
Nah, I don't like these guys.
Yeah, Dee
Roll a
Dee's...
sense motive.
yeah, she's like... 8.
Whatever.
The thought was fleeting. She...
20.
20.
Fuck you, Modron.
Holy fuck.
I like rolling out in the open because it takes us from like fuck you Adam to fuck you Modron.
To fuck you, Modron.
Right, exactly. It's more dangerous this way. All right.
I'll be fine, guys.
So I think Dee Dee is going to go.
Okay, so that random encounter roll that you rolled. So I spent a DM point to take 2 of my encounters and put them together.
Yep.
That random encounter means that it happened while these people were away from the party. So,
Awesome.
let's go back to the campsite.
Yeah. So this is on the forest path.
This is on Forest Path.
Hey, this especially looks like the fence where we got jumped at the.
We should camp here.
Campsite of ambush.
Campsite of horror. Alright, and
Can't find it.
100
Where's that puppy?
and
So I guess we're hanging out by this fence, sort of looking at
What's
the
the
train
map?
yards. Forest path, Ahmed.
Forest path. Okay.
Yeah.
okay. Let's roll a set of
Hey, Kenny.
perceptions. I'm just going to go.
Sure, I'll get the initiatives. Will you get the perceptions?
Okay, there are 2 enemies on the initiative sheet.
What are their? What are their?
The first one has an initiative modifier of +7.
Sheesh. The next one.
Damn.
The second one, I believe, is like a -1. But
That's also scary in its own.
Sorry, plus 3.
Okay, when the DM went from -1 to +3, that's just scared. Okay, I'm gonna roll the random numbers.
Okay.
Copy the array. Initiative. All right, so Amadeus is not there. Kev is not there, and Dee Dee's not there.
Yeah. All right.
Duggan, Smurf, Slake, enemy 1. Dingle, Sunny, enemy 2. Cog, Agony.
All right. Now, let me just read this combat. This combat has a condition. Do you hear whispering?
No.
Uh-oh. This is a surprise round. No.
Okay, so Sunny acts. Let me get to this. In the surprise, Sunny acts because he always acts. Cog heard it, and Duggan did not. So Cog is also on the to go during the surprise.
Sunny, Cog, and the enemies. Okay.
Sunny, Cog, and the enemies.
Enemy 1 is first in the surprise round.
Okay. Enemy 1. Move speed of. Okay, enemy 1 moves and cannot be seen.
What? Yeah. All right, then it's Sunny. What direction is he facing?
I smell fell magics. He's looking in this general direction.
Which direction?
Northwest. And he's going to cast a mage armor. Because getting splatted is not good.
Yep. Enemy 2?
I agree on that one.
Enemy 2. You hear a rustling. I will reroll its stealth check. 27 is its stealth.
Cog. No, distance. Shit.
I'm having fun.
It's awesome.
All right. Okay. First full round of combat.
Cog gets to act in the surprise round,
Cog gets to act in the surprise round.
which is
Cog
a
is drinking a
two
shield.
out of 3 actions in this method. Is that the surprise round? Okay.
Two actions.
Cog's drinking a shield, so that's 2 actions there.
Okay. Duggan Schmirf, I think, is going to do a just a normal hide. Like he's not going to turn invisible. He's going to save his invisibilities for the heist later tonight. His stealth is at plus 25, so he's just going to hide in some bushes nearby. 43.
Okay,
So
hidden.
he's going to fly to this tree and hide in the tree.
Ooh.
Slake. Slake is going to pull out his heavy steel shield, his masterwork heavy steel shield. He carries 3 shields for different occasions. He's going to pull out one of his many masterwork javelins, and he's going to ready to huck it at a thing that comes near.
Okay, solid.
Enemy 1.
Enemy 1. All right. Enemy 1.
Agony's still like got his claws on the fence, just looking around like, oh shit.
Okay. Let me just see if these guys have anything that would make them
He's like in the middle of a story with Capra, talking with his hands.
Okay, I'm gonna roll 1, 2, 3, 4. They don't like the metal guys, so 1, 2, 3. D3. Yeah, I knew they were gonna eat Sunny. Okay.
DM kills his own guy. Weird. Welcome to my world.
Two very tall, very lean, very long-limbed beings spring out from the ground and grab Sunny. And by grab Sunny, I mean they slash him.
Okay.
And they basically pop out here,
What the?
and they pop out there.
The fuck? Does Slake it is ready?
Yep.
Okay, he'll launch it at the closest one.
Please don't.
Psycho
hit me.
killer.
Please don't kill Sunny. Yeah, this is bad. I did not expect them to be right beside, but yeah, he's going to aggressively attack because this is what Slake do. He doesn't have enough actions to couch his throw, and he also has his hand occupied by the shield. Like, you can two-hand throw things, but it's a full round action.
Yep.
So he's just gonna whip the one-handed javelin, which is masterwork. This is not including precise strike. He doesn't have any of the range feats. He hits AC 18, so AC 14.
Sunny cast a mage armor, so he didn't get aced by that.
Boom.
It bounces off of Sunny's spell.
Yeah,
Ouch.
that's probably pretty scary.
All right. Now these things. So they had to double move into position, and they are going to claw at Sunny.
I really like how readies don't change your thing in initiative. That is such
It makes it a
pain.
lot easier to run.
Yep.
So they claw to number 1d20 plus 10. They don't have power attack, do they?
Are those Slender Man tokens?
They are Slenderman tokens.
Oh,
He's
creepy.
AC 18 and or AC 19 and AC 21. He gets slash 2d4 plus 8 damage, 13 damage, and Sunny is bleeding. Oh!
GTFO, son. GTFO.
State. It's other? Yeah.
Duggan.
Okay.
Or sorry, Dingle.
Dingle. What the fuck? Dingle's going to pull out his bow, and he's going to... Get her, Sonny! Get those fucking things! He's going to yell a word of encouragement and draw his weapon.
Okay.
Next, it is... sorry, I've got too many tabs. Need more displays.
Sunny.
Sunny. Oh!
He bleeds.
He bleeds, so he takes 1d4 bleed.
Oh, it's a bad one.
Fuck.
Put it back in. Put it back in.
He takes 2 bleed.
We don't have Dee Dee here either.
And bleed disrupts spellcasting. So, characters. Sorry, Sunny. Sunny is going to. Oh, this isn't good. I think he's going to 5-foot step, and then he's going to defensive. He's going to take a defensive, and he's going to 5-foot step, and then he's going to move behind Slake.
Is there a fence there?
I
I lined us up all along a fence, like we were watching the.
Sure, yeah, no, I
train
didn't see that,
race.
but yes.
Okay.
Yeah. He moves behind Slake. He's defensive.
Yep. Slake does
Alright.
not punch him.
Oh, save me.
He doesn't
I know
move
he
either.
moves.
You kind of just have to move around, Slake.
Yeah. All right. Surprise 2. This thing moves at 15 foot. So it was here.
Oh, you smooshed encounters together, didn't you?
I did smoosh 2 encounters together.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what I tried to do. Yeah, screwed us over.
So it started over here,
What the fuck?
and then it snuck up on you over here.
What is that thing saying? What the fuck is that?
A horrible large mutated plant has come out of the forest. It looks like it's coated in magical industrial runoff.
What is this? One punch?
It's like Little Shop of Horrors.
It needs.
I was like, what's happening? Where is this coming from?
It needs to double move, so it's going to slide itself forward, and then it's going to grab Cog. Try to put Cog in its giant sort of triangular mouth orifice thing.
This is some doo-doo.
It looks like these guys are talking to the big plant thing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, so they're on the same side. That's good.
All right, so it's gonna try to bite you.
Okay, let's figure out my AC then. It's going to be important, isn't it?
I don't own Little Shop of Horrors, but I have this many DVDs and Blu-rays in my collection with her.
There are 2 Little Shop of Horrors. They're both good. The first Little Shop of Horrors was like the first movie with Jack Nicholson in it, and he plays the pain guy, the tooth guy. It's not a musical. It's a horror movie. It's quite good. Critical threat AC 33.
That's it. Well, I don't have a choice about that.
Well, that was a CMB check, right?
No,
that's a
it
hit.
bites.
Going for a bite.
And then it has grab on the bite.
Oh.
AC 26.
Yes, you hit a cog that's only got a shield potion.
Okay. Do you have percentage?
He has
Oh
like
yeah,
crits
there
going.
is. Yeah, 25%.
Okay. You can roll that.
I don't want to.
I'll roll it.
Nope, I'm taking it on the chinny chin chin.
Amazing critical damage.
Oh, fuck.
Triple damage.
Oh, 1 sec. Can I just roll for hit points?
You certainly can. You roll all the hit points for Dave.
5. Yeah, 5 hit points.
You know what?
More points.
No one's allowed. 7 hit points for...
Oh yeah, you guys didn't roll your hit points were leveled? Okay.
Sonny didn't roll his hit points because my internet disconnected while I
Are you still standing after taking 44 damage from the
Wait,
plant?
this is
Oh, sorry, Sonny doesn't have to roll.
Right.
Sonny isn't at a high enough level, and
No,
I don't think
that was
either
for
does
Dassod, actually.
Dassod. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not standing. I am down. Down.
Okay. It picks up Cog.
So Cog
There's
is-
something else coming.
Alright, fuck. Duggan swearing for the bushes.
Just instant.
Are you immune to paralysis?
Um,
And I'm just going to roll it. If it doesn't roll a 1, it doesn't roll a 1. It does pick up Cog.
oops. Paralysis. I have saving throws against it, but I am unconscious, so
Roll a fort save against a paralysis effect. In case you wake up.
is this a spell thing?
No.
Clockwork beings are subject to mind affecting paralysis is the list of the things. That you're
25.
affected
I
by.
think that makes sense.
25? Yep. If you wake up, you're not paralyzed when you do.
Okay.
Cog's turn. He doesn't bleed.
I wake up,
Fast healing kick in.
kicks in. Yep.
Okay.
I have 3 hit points. This is not a good thing.
Is the thing grappling Cog, or...
It tasted Cog. Cog did not taste like food, and it's got an int of not great. It dropped Cog. Cog is prone at its feet.
So 44 damage becomes 39 damage.
Okay.
I'm awake. What the hell happened?
There's a big thing. It's grabbing you by the face and then it's twisting you away.
Okay. Does it look like it's just gonna move along?
Sense motive? It's a giant, horrific plant monster.
Shit. Oh, now you give me a fucking 20. Yeah, 29.
It might still attack you, but it is looking to eat things. You did not. If it wanted to eat you, you would be in its belly.
I will go full defensive, or no, I will defensively drink a mutagen.
Okay. I will roll a. And you can now defensively drink a mutagen. That is allowed now. I will roll a D2 on a 1. It'll take an AO. Okay. It ignores you.
Oh, you were so
Okay,
lucky.
so defensively, is that it's not an action, is it?
It's one. No, it's a free action to now say that I'm defensive.
Okay, now I'm going crane style.
Okay, so you drink your thing and you get into your crane.
Yeah.
All right. Next, it is Agony or Coles.
Okay, Agony's gonna go to here. His breath weapon is a cone, I believe.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just gonna double check that. Yeah, it's a 30-foot cone. Can I aim a cone from here to not get Cog?
Yep.
Okay.
Prone.
All right. There is and I'm going to aim it somewhat down so the cone is not going in the air to alert all the train station that there are people out here. I'm kind of like...
So you're aiming it like this.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
and then somewhat down, like not so the whole cone's going to the air, like it's level. So,
Yep.
all right. Agony's breath weapon is 4d6. He's gonna tag the thin man or the thin thing and the plant creature. 15 damage. DC
Nice.
16.
DC 16.
Reflex
okay,
save.
The thin man has pretty decent saves. Makes the save. Doesn't have anything that stops fire though. The plant monster.
Did he take half or did he evade?
I think he just takes half. Yeah, he takes half.
Okay, 7.
Then the plant monster really doesn't like fire. He's not vulnerable, but he's very displeased by it. And his reflex save is... Read the sheet. Why is it missing? Or I'll swallow the whole thing. There's where are the saves? There's the saves. Okay, +4.
Fail! Come on! Ah. All right.
Okay, it takes half damage, but
7 and 7.
but visually recoils at the fire and sort of like.
Okay, that was
They're not bloodied.
Agony's go.
Okay. After Agony, it is Duggan.
Oh, I guess he's defensive.
Well, at the beginning you say I defensively.
Yeah,
And then you do things.
defensive. He moved up and then breathed. Because why not?
Because why not? Exactly. The Dugs.
The Dug is hidden. These guys don't see him, right?
They didn't seem to be looking at him.
Okay, well, he's going to, I guess, attack from there, 30 feet away. Like, he'll get to where he's still 30 feet, but he's going to get some height. He's going to all the way up, and then he'll send his bullet thing, his telekinetic blast, into the Thin Man. +1 from above. His telekinetic blast is if they didn't see him, then he hits flat-footed AC 18.
They don't have uncanny dodge, and when they become flat-footed, they lose a lot of AC. So that
right back.
Okay, he at telekinetic warp speed sends a sling bullet into the Thin Man next to Agony for 14 damage.
14 damage. Okay. 21. That hurts the horrible skinny monster.
Give me a second. His telekinetic blast is 2d6. He has sneak attack now at 2d6. So I think that does more damage.
Probably.
It's another 4. And he has got point blank shot. So that is a total of 19 damage.
Okay. 19?
Yeah.
Okay, so that brings it to 26. 26. This creature had that plus 12. Or you bloody the creature?
Okay, Slake is next.
Slake? Yeah, go Slake.
Is going to 5-foot step and punch the Thin Man that is in front of him.
Okay.
I don't think he's going to rage because we might have a busy evening. He will just slam. There's a bard song, right? One more damage from the bard song for
Okay.
Slake hits AC 19.
AC 19 hits.
Okay, he heaves a punch into Thin Man for 14 damage with bard song. He will attack again. Hitting AC 9, missing on the second one. Slipping in the grass.
Okay. After Slake, we have
Enemy 1, the Thin Man, I think.
Thin Man. Alright. Thin Man 1 is going to go to town on Agony of Coals.
Okay, Agony had no chance to put up spells.
He's going to, from similar to the breed of dragon, he bite, claws all at max bonus.
Oh, he's doing a full round attack. Okay.
Yep.
Agony does have 3 ranks in acrobatics, and he took a defensive action, so I think that's +4 to his AC.
Plus 3.
3, right. Okay.
Because you didn't do a full defense would be
Yep.
+6.
Okay.
Okay, so 1d 20 plus 7 for the bite, 23, 10 for the claw, and 19 for the other claw.
The bite just hit, and the other 2 miss.
Okay. The bite does 6 damage. It does not inflict bleed.
Okay. Agony growls at that. He shrugs the thing off of him as it bites his arm.
This Thin Man
Yep.
is going to bite Slake,
Good luck.
and then is going to lash his claws out at Agony of Coals.
What a bitch. Okay, Slake with his heavy shield has an AC of 30.
Well, a natural 1 is probably a problem.
Bring it, Modron. That's a critical miss. You go bouncing off of his shield.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Look it up. Wake up.
Poke!
Yep.
Strength check or drop all items held. They're flung. Okay, so doesn't have any items. It makes the check.
Okay.
Then the claws are going towards Agony.
You can reach. I guess the long. The
He's got
longest.
long limbs. The
Oh,
bite isn't long, but the creepy arms are long.
Okay, AC 23.
A natural 1.
Yeah, Agony's down in it. Would have hit.
Would have hit.
Blocked.
And then a miss.
All of the pummeling he took fighting the Dragon Man. They probably practiced long arms.
Yeah.
Long pull arms, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Dingle.
Dingle. That thing's arms are really long. Go away, scary monster! He's going to start shooting at the giant thing with the arrows.
Right.
We're arrows at whatever that is until it's not here anymore.
You know, like, if we were playing a video game, we'd all concentrate on one thing until it dropped. I think Capra's reaction is very appropriate. The thing that ate Cog in one action? Yeah, or one turn? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. All right, so...
Slake and Agony are providing front line. Go.
Capra has he's plus 12, plus 14. He will Arcane Strike, and he will Rapid Shot and Fire, and he will get AO'd for his trouble. What that dims is. 1d20 plus 12. Missing. Hitting, missing, and the AOO misses. The arrow does 1d8 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1. He does 12 damage to the Tentacular Surprise. Okay, that is Capra.
Sunny.
Sunny bleeds.
Fix your bobo, bud.
Sunny bleeds for 1d4. He takes a bleed.
So, we never gave Sunny the blessed bandages. He does have potions, though.
Yep, and I think we're going to drink one. Sunny is going to... I think he wants to keep his more potent. He's going to drink a potion. He's got some time. Spells are really important right now. Probably should get a wand at some point, but that'll be an eventual thing. 7 healing. Ooh.
And that bleed goes away.
Bleed goes away. State clear state.
The awful tentacle surprise.
Okay.
No. Stay away. Go away.
All right.
Agony does not want to be in.
It's going to move over Cog. I don't know if Ahmed is there or not. If he's just.
Oh, I'm here.
All right. So it's walking over Cog. Is Cog taking an AOO or no?
Not prone, he's not.
Okay. It's going to attempt to grab Agony by the face.
Go away.
Oh, sorry. You didn't have... When I made you roll the paralysis, that was a mistake. I apologize.
I forgive you.
He has to swallow you first. AC 24.
That's a hit.
Okay. 16 damage.
Holy.
And then it grabs...
Agony's bloodied.
24 on the CMB.
His CMD is 25 before the
defensive.
Defensive, yeah.
Okay. You slip out of its grasp.
Yeah, throwing the tentacles off.
Okay. Next.
Cog.
Cog. Hey, Cog. You're.
Defensively, stand up.
Okay, you are in its square. You stand up defensively.
Oh yeah, can I like crawl the F out of there or something, or?
I'm going to roll a d2 to see if it cares about you. It cares about you.
Oh dang! Oh no!
It's going to try to smack you with one of its tentacles.
Oh no! Oh no!
AC 13.
It missed.
I missed.
Good. Good. GG.
Okay, so you stand up. I don't believe it has combat reflexes. No, it does not.
Good,
Okay,
because we're all going to be running into it in a second.
Okay, you stood in a square. Where do you want to be?
On the outside, like I have to be pushed
Back.
out, right? Yeah,
Go on the
Well,
other
it's,
side.
it's huge and you're medium, so you can be in its square.
Go on the far side of it.
Yeah, get me on the opposite side of it so I can get in the flank. So that's an action, right?
Move
Yes,
to stand up and
that's
a move
two
to
actions. There's one action left.
Okay, I'm gonna fuck it, flurry, and as an immediate action, I'll get another 5 hit points back.
I'll add that to your token.
Okay.
Or free
you
action,
leveled.
sorry.
You leveled.
Yeah, I get it twice a day now. I get a flank. Do I have a flank with it? I don't have a
No,
flank.
not yet.
Shit.
The thin man is not on your side.
Agony will eventually step and use his Lucerne hammer. But...
Okay, I pull out a potion.
You could also ready for Agony to flank, because it doesn't move your initiative pip now.
Okay, already.
Okay. Agony is going to step.
Okay, now make your attacks with a flank.
You get your attacks. Yeah, Agony is threatening, and I'm just going to take a glance at
Okay.
his
So
powers.
Now, this creature has...
31. And then... What? There's no bard song up, right?
there's no bard song. In the Martyverse, plants are like undead, correct?
I think in Pathfinder there might also be, but
It's immune to stun.
Okay, so
And it's immune to location damage. So I think being immune to location damage.
how many actions is Spell Strike?
The bracers?
No, Spell Strike, the mage's power.
ooh, 26 and 25.
26 and 25? Yeah, they both hit.
Is this thing sneak attackable?
No.
Oh, kid.
It's
Fuck.
two actions. Sorry. It would be a complex action.
So 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this thing can't.
It's different.
flank?
It's different. No.
No, it's flanked. You just can't. sneak attack it.
I mean sneak attack. Okay, so
It's not spell combat. That's a full round action. That's use all of your attacks and cast a spell. This one is putting a spell into your weapon and then attack.
I think it's the same time it takes to cast a spell, but
Yep. But you get your attack with it.
well, it is because you could use a swift action to do this.
Yep.
So it's if you have a swift action spell, you could swift action whack a guy with it.
No. The whole thing is a complex action.
13 damage.
At second level, whenever the Magus casts a spell with a ranged touch from the Magus spell list, he can deliver it through a weapon. Delivering through the weapon's a free action. So if you have quicken, you could quicken a spell strike.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So
as a 2 action, he can stick a shocking grasp into his
and punch you
into his Lucerne hammer.
and hammer you. Yes.
Yep.
Cool.
So the 13 damage you said?
Yeah.
Okay. 13, so this is 32.
Okay, Agony is going to use a new power that he learned. He steps around the side of the long man. He's going to channel a shocking grasp into his Lucerne hammer.
Okay.
Agony is a mutated sorcerer, so I think. Let me check on that one. He has Blood Havoc, so he adds a point of damage per die rolled on sorcerer spells that deal damage.
Okay.
He's only a second level magus, so this will only add 2d6 plus 2, but fine. He wants to hit, so he's not going to power attack. He will take.
Everybody's already taken their AOs, so those are empty.
Yep. All right, Lucerne Hammer, no power attack is plus 8, plus
Bard Song of Flank.
1 for Bard Song, plus 2 for Flank. He hits AC 18 on the big plant creature.
And your big plant creature has... sorry, I'm doing the copy-paste thing, because otherwise it's annoying.
Is the charge still there when you miss?
Give me a second. Normally with touch spells, it's still there. If successful, deals normal damage. It doesn't say anything about if you fail.
Yeah, you hold the charge. Okay.
Yeah, it's whether or not you hold in your weapon. I'm fine with it holding in the weapon.
Okay. So his hammer's still crackling with a bit of electricity at the end of it. He's a little angry about that, but bounce right off of the stupid plant.
Yeah, I know. It's all right. After Agony, it is top of the round. Duggan Smurf.
Is this thing threatening Duggan Smurf, the big plant thing?
The big plant thing is not threatening Duggan Smurf. It's close.
It's 10 feet out, right?
It's got 15-foot reach.
Oh, okay.
It's
well, Duggan Smurf was up. Let me check to see how fast he can move, because I think he wants a flank with Thin Man on the other side, and let's see if he can get there.
Oh, he doesn't want to just sort of hang out right here?
No, he doesn't want to be eaten by the plant thing. Hors d'oeuvre for... let's see. Duggan moves at... Sorry, this is not my character. 50 good. So yeah, he's going to fly above these guys.
Okay. They've taken AOs. So it's okay.
And he's going to... Is that threatened?
No, he's as not threatened as he was on the other side.
Okay, so he flies around. He just has a sense for this, and he's going to send his telekinetic bolt into the Thin Man with the flank and the Bard Song and the point blank shot, which is disgusting.
Wait, Bard Song's not up, right?
It
Bard
is
Song is up.
Bard Song, flank, point blank shot. He hits AC 31.
Yeah.
Are these things sneak attackable?
They certainly are.
Plus 1 for point blank shot, plus 1 for Bard Song. So this telekinetic sling bullet goes at ludicrous speed into the thing's flesh for 23 damage.
Damn.
23 brings us to 50. And that boy has... Okay. He fell down.
Nice. Okay.
That's right, I'm Duggan Smurf, the mighty.
Slake, speaking of mightiness, is going
You can't deny the boy's got power there.
he's going to punch his way through Thin Man to get to the tentacle surprise. So we're going to lay waste to that thing. He is going to... I think we'll use a rage. Why not?
Okay.
Free action rage. He gets angry. Winds up. He'll also power attack. Yeah, we're feeling pretty good. Plus 9 to hit with Bard Song, plus 10. Oops. AC 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. The thing gets clobbered for 21 damage with a slam.
That's bad. It's bloodied.
All right. Well, it's sticking around, so we'll punch it again. AC critical threat. Not a critical hit.
Oh.
For 21 damage.
21 brings us to 56. He's unconscious. He didn't get to use their other powers. That's okay.
Are these things like are they fleshy or are they like?
They're very skinny, but they are fleshy.
Is this thing still threatening? Or did it use its AOO?
It did use an AOO on its. It swiped at Cog.
Okay, so Slake is going to use his movement to get it next, like right up to the creature.
Okay.
We're going to cork it in there.
Get in there. Get in there.
Yep.
All right. After
Thin Men.
They both bleed.
Okay, I was worried that they're like, they both fast heal. No!
Nope, they don't fast heal.
Okay.
They both bleed. 51.
Dingle.
57. Ah! He's going to just fire arrows. It's got a flank now. So he's going to Arcane Strike.
Yeah, we kind of got rocked, but we recovered nicely.
Hit, miss. Hit, miss, miss. So 1d8 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1. 12 damage.
We recovered really nicely.
Problem is the healing. It's super expensive.
Yeah.
Capra. It's going to take off.
Look at your treat deadly wounds ability with your heal skill. That's something we might want to do in this situation.
Okay, next it is Sunny. That's a big monster. Sunny is going to. I'm just going to see. Do
You know, these
have any-
4 slayers or 5 slayers probably don't expect Sunny to do much.
Probably not. Well, this is where I'm looking only at cantrips. Do I have a cantrip that helps me here? If not, he's going to be like, do I have a cantrip? It's not an animal. I'm bleeding. He's going to do a knowledge check. He's going to roll 2 knowledge checks.
Standing there thinking about life.
Those fairies, they can dig through the ground and move through very narrow passages with ease. They also can turn invisible very quickly. And that one is a mutated plant called treacherous. Don't get eaten. It's very bad to be eaten by it. I'm also bleeding a little bit.
Duggan
Not as
Schmerfkus.
bad as before.
Hey, brain can. Will agony shock do anything to it?
Yes, although acid won't. And if you don't hit it, it will heal.
Shit.
Okay. Don't use acid. Got it.
You need to squish it. Squish it.
Speaking of squishing, it is now the Tentacle Surprise turn.
So, Cog does bludgeoning damage, yes? And you punched it for some damage. Therefore, it's not regenerating. Alright, it tried to eat Agony, it didn't go well.
Nope.
He tried to eat Cog, and Cog tasted like crap. Let's try to eat Slake and see how that goes.
Sounds fair.
Everybody gets taste.
He's got his heavy shield out. He is raging, which I should have just dropped at the end of the turn, but whatever. So AC 28. Fuck!
Weird.
Fuck. Come on.
All right, so BAM!
All right, so
He puts up his big shield. He forgets it's not as big as his tower shield. It doesn't cover as much, and
14 damage becomes 4.
becomes 4 unless it has adamantine attacks.
Nope, not adamantine.
Boing!
And then it's going
Just
to
the
try
shuddering of the weight against his shield arm.
going to try to put you in his mouth. 29 on the CMB.
CMD of 21 with rage, that would not help. So 21.
Okay, so he's in the mouth hole. Now let's see what Swallow Hole does.
Does he taste good?
No, he does. Well, he tastes better than you. You don't have any fleshy bits. He has some fleshy bits.
Yeah, he's immune to paralysis.
So, here, give me a second. Swallow Hole. In the old system, Swallow Hole was extraordinary. A swallowed creature must use a standard action. No, if a creature with a special attack begins its turn with a grappled opponent in its mouth, it can attempt. Okay, so it needs to begin its turn.
It's just like, oh! It's in its mouth, waving his hands around.
Okay, the Tendriculus is going to smack at the thrashing thing in its mouth. He's going to just whack at it a couple more times to.
Okay, I
Make it
guess
stop
it's
wiggling.
just my AC, so AC 28.
Yeah. AC 24 and AC 13.
A lot of plant on metal destruction.
Oh my. You don't want to be eaten by it. It's got very strong stomach acids.
Okay, there's extra kicking from Slake as he's like, I don't want to go in there. I'm not ready to die yet. There's so many people I have to kill.
I have to kill so many people. Cog.
Let's try to beat this thing to death. All right. So there is a bard song. Yeah.
Yep, and you got a +2 flank with Agony.
Okay, 7. That balances that. So 1, 2, 3, which is
You can do it, Cog.
plus D20.
Agony's like, left side, like we took the Dragonborn.
17.
With it grappling, it's a 17.
All right, cool. So 1, 2, D20.
Agony's
5,
poking it with the Lucerne hammer, trying to distract it, and
18. It's another hit.
Yep.
D20 plus 0. It's 1D20. No. Okay, 3 hits. It's good. 3D6.
don't forget Bard Song damage.
Yeah, so my amulet, my arm, and Bard Song 3, so plus 9.
Okay, so it took bludgeoning this round and not fire. Oh no, it's bludgeoning or fire. When you punch it, that keeps it from regenning. So you're blocking regen by your punches.
With your,
Alright,
with your new extendo arm, which is stronger than
Xandar
your
is doing good.
Yeah.
All right, so this is up to 68 damage. Let me just. It's I think bloodied.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know.
It's a big thing. So.
This is my hand. Dee Dee, we need the fucking wand.
Dee Dee has one. She's gonna realize her mistake later, and she'll kit Sunny out.
It is bloodied. Okay. After Cog, it is Agony. He's got a stunning or a shocking grasp in his Lucerne hammer.
Yeah, so we're just gonna.
If he drops the hammer, the spell goes away.
Yeah, he's gonna attack with the hammer.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, nice.
God brings a whole new meaning to spring attack. Good stuff.
I'm just checking his feats and stuff like that. So he can Eldritch Pool as a swift action to make his hammer magical. It doesn't increase the attack, but it'll increase the damage at this level. Actually, no. Give me a second. The Lucerne hammer is already a +1. So he's going
Yes.
to use a swift action to make his Lucerne Hammer flaming.
There we go.
Then he's going to attack with the spell. The power from the Eldritch Pool is a supernatural, so I don't think that interrupts with his spell.
Nope.
I think it's supernatural. I'll double check later. Oh, flaming requires fifth level mages. Never mind. So he'll just make it a +2. So he will increase the bonus. Yeah, that's why it was crossed out. Yeah, so this will stack. This will stack the existing magic, and then he's not going to power attack because he wants to hit with the extra damage. So +8, +1 for Bard Song, +2 for flank, +1 for the additional magic. Holy Christ, AC 15.
You don't hit the...
So he'll swing again, +7. AC 22.
There we go.
There we go. After 3 attempts, we finally connect.
You hit him, Agony. Good job.
Do I have to roll separately for the electoral, or just add it all?
Nope. Add it all up.
Okay. +2d6 +2. Okay, well, it whacks a wallop as the Lucerne Hammer comes cracking in onto the plant creature's mass, shocking it for 30 damage total.
That drops the enemy to -2.
Okay, Agony attacked, and I guess he attacks again. He's basically attacking the down plant thing.
Is it a swift action to use your thing?
Never mind. Yes, it was swift. So he attacked and attacked. He's done. I got excited.
That's okay.
Duggan Schmurf is going to, even though it's ranged, launched his telekinetic ball into it. He gets AC, I don't know, 24 or something like that.
Yeah, you hit it.
10 plus Bard Song. He sticks a telekinetic bullet into the plant creature for 19 damage.
It is dead.
That's right. Goes forward. Now what to do with you? He's looking down at the thin men. I don't know if we're in combat anymore, or
You're out of combat. Nobody's bleeding.
Dee Dee's not here, so Slake's just going to go over to these thin men and stick his foot through their faces. At least does that to one of them.
Okay.
He does not receive any. I don't think anyone's.
Nobody's. Capra's like going over here and lining the head up.
Yeah,
It'll take a
Agony's
step
got
back.
this one. He just raises, like, he points the Lucerne Hammer down, and the point from the Lucerne Hammer is going through this one's temple.
These things are horrible. They are evil beings. Well, evil's not the correct word. They are exceedingly mischievous by nature.
Holy crap.
Like to torment humans and villagers and things.
Were they carrying any gear? Duggan Schmurf's checking out their bodies.
One of the thin men has a fan.
Like a...
Ooh,
Okay.
it's so hot outside fan. The Tendriculus has nothing on it, but its burrow is actually only a couple hundred feet off the side of the road. And
We
its
saw where it came from?
Yep, from the direction where it came, if you follow its tracks, leads you back to a few dead bodies that do have some stuff. It looks like a small-sized spellcaster of some variety died, and there is some a bag of wealth, as well as a couple of scrolls and a copper hairpin. I'll put this stuff onto the...
Okay, we go digging around there. I think we're concerned about healing as well.
Okay, there's that, and then you have.
Cog is at 34 damage. Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in pain. Well, can't feel anything, but I'm in pain.
Normally, wands are the most cost-effective method of healing.
Nothing
the
is
wild.
cost effective in my healing.
Then you should not get bitten in the face.
Okay, Agony
That's
will
the idea
outside of
my
combat.
potions.
Well, outside of combat, get Cog to apply a Cure Light Wounds potion to Agony, which means average would be 4.5 plus 4.
At this point, yeah, 4.
Okay. You do this better.
Yeah.
This was most. This was scary. Dee Dee flies back, and there's dead people where her friends were, and a giant, horrible plant thing. Slake was here.
Guys, guys.
Hello.
Yeah, she goes over to you.
Oh, you're all chewed to shit. Mulchy.
Yeah, a little help would be fine. Start with Cog,
Things
please,
did not
Dee Dee.
go well for me again.
Okay, I think given that we're in a dangerous spot near tons of soldiers with guns, we're going to use a charge from the Make Whole wand to heal up, at least to
I'll
heal
do
up
that,
Cog. Yeah. Make Whole is 5th level. I think that does 5d6 healing.
I believe so.
Yep.
And not divide by 2, which is nice.
Correct. So a single charge, 17 healing.
Yes.
Oh, this is really good. Should I use?
Ah, thank you. This is much better.
Should I use another or save it?
No, save it. I will rely on my wands and the potion now.
Don't touch me with that filthy garbage. I'll patch myself. Agony's or Slake's taking out his patch kit. And...
It's pretty late. And we're supposed to wait till when again?
In the morning?
It's like 4 in the morning or 2?
4 in the morning.
4.
Did we find what we were looking for?
Yep. There's some guys down there right now with Kev or whatever we call him.
Are they getting along well?
Yeah, they seemed alright, chaps.
Help me! That's not nice. Stop it! Ah.
All right, Slake made his check. He heals himself. The DC's 11, so 44, 7. He patches himself up.
Dewdrop, do we have a wand for healing? A normal one?
Yeah, I got a bunch of used wands.
Same with me. I have a few wands if you need one.
You can use this one.
I'll drop it on your sheet.
I'm gonna ping myself with the wand a few times, see how much.
No, she only has one. Are you the one with 2 wands?
I have 3 wands.
Okay, give one to...
Hey,
Yeah,
God,
here, take one with 18
can you give one
charges.
to Sunny?
You're allowed.
Are you putting it on my
I'm
sheet or
putting.
not?
I'll put it on Sunny. Put it under consumables.
Okay. Then it'll be. I'll take 5 charges off for Agony and Sunny.
Cool.
Okay, 5. Okay, I'll change it. It's got 13 left.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna do myself. I'll try 5 charges. See how that goes.
Once Sunny is healed, he's going to go poke around the dead Tendriculus.
Oh, that works. 9,
Okay.
15. Perfect,
Capra's-
actually.
Capra, like there's some time to spend, so he's gonna like try to figure out what, like, between the two of them, they're trying to figure out what the important bits are to see if we can.
Dewdrop is trying to figure out how she's going to get all the guys into that underground area. Guess we'll wait until later. Like, how long would it take for them to run from their current position to where the train would be?
It would take. They are 400 meters, which is 1,200 feet, which means that typically it would be 1 minute.
Closer.
We'd need invisibilities, which I don't think we have enough of.
Hold on.
I could make myself invisible. Actually, I don't know if I can. We didn't roll. Can you take 10 on the spellcraft checks to learn spells?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think like only if you're like really close to the DC, but we're not. Let me roll for Sunny, because in downtime we didn't do that. To see which ones he copied into his spell book, because...
But we're not done our downtime, right?
Oh, this is the end of the 10 days.
Yep.
Is it? Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'll roll 10d20.
I want to see your spell book.
Yes, no, yes, no, yes, 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 yes. No. So I don't have a rope trick, so I'm going to put a splat there, and I don't have knock,
Perfect.
and I don't have spider climb, which is fine. I do have invisibility in my spellbook.
Well, Duggan can definitely position himself in the tunnels. He can stealth over there and fly.
I can, through my... how much extra time did we have?
Yeah, I'm on the fence with this one, King. Like, it's like, it has a major consequence. Like, do you have this spell for your entire next level? Is that a routine thing for a wizard? Don't know. I'm on the fence about.
I've
about
always
that.
treated it as if you can't fail, right? Then yes, you can take 10.
If you can't fail, well then.
Or if there's no penalty for failing. That's how I've always interpreted that.
Sure, I will spend a DM point on the stream's behalf to make it that for Sunny. He has those spells. Can he fail by taking 10?
Okay. So take them all. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So the thing is, I was pretty low on money, so I don't think I crafted any new scrolls. So, well, how else could we? Are there more outfits, maybe?
Yeah.
Or an illusion? Or a distraction? Or
Well, it's only a short run once the train's here, so I think you guys should help. Duggan and I will go forward, make sure Das is okay, and you guys can move up if things start to go wrong.
and we should use a spell like message so that we can communicate.
Yeah, we got the
over
talking
long distance.
stones. Duggan's got a stone, and Cog's got a stone.
But so Duggan will be down there.
Yep. Duggan's good at hiding. Come on, Duke.
Do you want me to try to make my way, or?
If you can find a spot that's closer to hide,
Yeah, I can get pretty close.
because Clunko over there isn't gonna hide. Isn't gonna.
Clunko's a problem.
I'm right here.
Q brain.
Don't make me hit you.
Uh,
Yeah, Slake picks up his javelin and I guess
So-
we'll just crop a hide along the fence and
yeah. So I can get closer. I also have papers. I could just say I'm here to kill rats. And we've already got. Yeah, he's already there.
oh, that's right. You've got Imperial. You could just say, "Yeah, I heard there's a rat problem."
Yeah. Come on. But
Yep.
but hide. But pretend you're hunting rats and mice.
Yep. Cog hops over the fence, or Capra hops over the fence.
Agony's like, you don't have to pretend very hard. He points at the big fucking plant thing.
Yeah. He cuts off like a big tentacle. He's going to attempt his knowledge check to see if he understands he's cutting off the right bloody thing. If he doesn't, he just cuts off a random thing. He can't taxidermy it yet.
If you get caught, just say you're making sure that there's no more of it.
Yep. Sounds good. I'm here to kill you rats.
Alright, so Slake is going to push the tentacle thing into the road so that if people come looking, like we can retreat behind these bushes and they'll like gawk at the big...
Alright, so who else wants to make it there? Because I do have a potion of invisibility that I could give to someone else to drink to get there.
I think having you halfway there is good. Says Agony.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Capra is going to...
Agony gives one of his blessed bandages to Sunny.
Oh,
I'll put it on your sheet.
thank you.
Agony doesn't make a thing out of it. He just puts it on your belt.
Just you're adjusting the man's belt. You're like, oh. Additionally, there's an elixir of hiding that could be useful if somebody wanted to get closer. How's Cog stealth?
Cog stealth is not bad. It's yeah, 10. It's decent.
Okay, here, take an elixir of hiding. You can drink it if you want.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm going to
what's
move
it do?
Duggan and the
Plus
Fae
10 stealth for 10 minutes.
to the other map.
Oh, shut ya.
Okay, we'll go to the other map. Train. All right, so people are they're moving around. Trains are coming, trains are going. I'm assuming when trains are out, there are just generally fewer guards. There's only a few of them when there's no trains around. Most of the mechanics are still here, as well as some of the other general clerks and this sort of thing.
Okay, Dee Dee will bring Duggan back to the hatch that she left open.
Yep.
It's this one over here.
Unless they closed it.
They didn't close it.
Okay.
So
Duggan's stealth is
Jim.
25, so we're going to creep up on the hole to see what we're up against.
So, Jim, how are you doing?
Ahmed?
Oh, good. You guys have an idea of what we're looking for, or not?
You're the one who's supposed to know.
Need to test what you know.
It's in a box.
That's right.
You're gonna open the box. The box explodes. You're the one who explodes. Don't explode the box.
Why would you say it explodes?
Rich guys smuggling things tend to put traps on their boxes.
So you're not stupid. That's good. So, where's your backup?
What do you mean, where's my backup? You're the one with the backup, apparently. Some little girl.
Yep. He's little, all right. Handy. Dandy.
What's she like?
You don't want to know.
I reckon I do.
Likely put a hole in your head.
Bluff.
There's snickering. Somebody said something about a hole in something.
Well, you joke about it. One good dad ended up dead.
That I'll bluff about.
You end up with an unhappy face on the back of your head.
Shit killed
I'm
someone.
with kick me, sir.
I will say stuff to scare them from her. Like make her devilish somehow to them.
It'll be fine. There's just a few of them in there.
No, a bluff check to them to scare them from
Okay.
stories. Just...
Okay. That's intimidate.
Oh, it's an intimidate?
Yeah.
Well, I rolled ass. 13.
Right.
She's really scary. She's like, she doesn't do the dishes. She's punches me every time I don't do what she says. It's weird.
Right. All right, Jimmy.
Keep drinking them, ready?
It is a
San Pellegrino.
San Pellegrino.
Hell
It's
yeah.
water.
Yep.
It's bottled water. All right, Jimmy. Next train that comes by, you might want to take a look at the plating underneath. Get a lay
We've
of
been
it.
socially distancing since February 28th. There are no drinking from glasses anymore. Drink straight from the bottle.
Most of it's in my mouth.
Right. Tired of doing dishes.
I'm tired of doing dishes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so let me just grab these guys. Let me have some character sheets.
I'm not
And-
exactly the most disabled device-y kind of guy.
Don't worry. Duggan and Dee Dee can do it.
Duggan and Dee Dee are the most disabled devicey kind of
Yep.
humans.
Good.
All right.
Don't worry. We're Team Rogue. What's going on?
Oh, sorry. I'm opening up the next set of character sheets because I had to reboot my computer so many times. All right. What are you doing as you wait for the next? It's like 3 hours to go by.
I think we just settle in.
Okay. Give me one bluff or diplomacy check from Das to basically convince another crew who's going through the tunnels that everything's cool.
Cool. 35.
Okay. Barn kind of gives you a nod as he's putting away a kukri that he was.
Oh, guys, yeah, we're checking the cables here. Don't worry. There were some glitches a little while ago, and we're just making sure they're fine. We just replaced them. See that here? Yeah, you don't need to see it. All right, keep going. Good stuff. Keep on trucking.
You're fucking serious? Yeah, you're fucking serious.
They left. Shit.
All right. Keep on. This man told me to keep on. He was checking cables. There are no cables.
Yeah, you're fine. You
Yeah,
don't see
that's
them.
fine.
They're good. Trust her.
Yep. Okay.
Act like you're supposed to be there. Act busy. People believe you.
All right. It's around 3:50, 3:55 a.m.
Okay, Duggan Schmurf, if we hear a train, we're getting in the hole. We're not going to wait on the tracks.
Okay.
So this is
there
which
is
is
a train
the
coming.
Okay.
It is the 47. You can see it painted on the front. It has a large cannon. It has a large crew of gunners. And it is a very long train.
Okay, Duggan Schmurf's hiding when he goes inside is 30. His stealth. And Dee Dee's is, I don't know, 50 something.
Okay, 30 is quite good. It's a 32-car train. Not the longest that you've seen, but significantly long. Still relatively heavily armored. You're inside. The train starts rolling above.
Duggan Schmurf is 10 inches tall. He's diminutive, and I think that's like a plus 12 on his stealth. So that's where he's getting his insane amount of stealth from.
Okay. The train above starts screeching to a halt.
Dee Dee's like, he sure doesn't like the noise. Yep.
The men around you, Barn and his two crew, they're pulling out their large weapons. They are gearing up. They are drinking potions.
You don't have to do it. You don't have to kill anyone until I say so, alright?
Open the door. Okay. The train stops, and there's a port above. Let's roll a check to see how good. It's a little bit off. It'll be a squeeze to get through the hole for the medium creatures because it's not quite lined up correctly. All right. I'm opening up my encounter table. Are
we doing initiative?
Well, first we are going to be doing a stealth check and a thievery check.
Thievery?
Yes, you need to try to unlock the hatch to go into the train.
Oh, so disabled device.
Disabled device.
Disable device, yeah.
Saying second ed, dude.
Sorry. The encounter generator calls it thievery.
Okay, Dee Dee's actually better than Duggan at this, with a plus 17.
Why aren't you
and
fiddling there?
And so
Hold on.
So Duggan auto aids, and I guess he now appears.
Das also aids.
The fuck is that one? Shut up.
Das also auto aids.
So you're going over there to
Okay.
Yeah, I'm bluffing like I'm doing this all.
look at this fucking guy working with fairies. Fucking fairies. It's part of the Feylord. Celia. I don't fucking know.
So
Shut the fuck
the bluff that I'm doing it. 26.
Okay, and are you actually aiding?
Yeah.
Okay.
I auto aid.
All right, Dee Dee with her 2 aids and her tools is a plus 21.
Duggan and Dee Dee can be like, I can have my back to them and they can be right in front of me doing the work.
Yeah, Duggan is small enough that he could be in Dee Dee's square.
Yeah, and they can both be in front of me, like in front of my chest, and so hidden from these guys.
27 is the first roll.
Okay. You get it right away. It takes basically from the time the train stopped, only a minute has gone by. Let's go to the train. I'm going to plunk Capra, and I'm just going to fog. Capra is currently in these tunnels. He's like, here, mousey, mousey, mousey.
With a weird tentacle over his shoulder.
Tentacle monster, tentacle monster, tentacle monster. Okay. All right. Let's get an initiative going.
What am I adding?
You are adding the Mistress Ka or Ka.
Mistress, what's her initiative mod?
Her initiative mod is plus 11.
Okay, next.
You're adding Dog, D-O-G-G-E.
Dog.
The initiative mod is plus 1.
Okay. And I guess our thugs?
Yes.
Or what were the hitters?
The hitters, their initiative mods are +3.
Anyone else?
Let's put guards, and they go at 0. Okay, the Ironmein steam train is the map where when you go into the train, that's the map we go to.
I'm going to remove Slake and the others that are way far back. Is that correct, or?
We add them as just one line item, or we'll go with others. They'll go with the guards, so that'll be like the environment, depending on what's being chosen to go on.
Sunny's way back there. Agony's way back there. Dewdrop, Kev. Hitters, guards. Amadeus is not here. Okay. Sweet. Oops.
All right, Ahmed.
No, man.
First, the three of you, could you roll stealth checks, and then Ahmed, I would like to for you to roll a D8 or 2D8 to figure out where people are inside the train. So
Okay, stealth check for moi, for Das.
I think yours would be the lowest. So
Yeah. 23.
23. Okay.
And then you want 2d8?
2D8. Yeah. 1 being close and 8 being far.
4.
They're both 4.
1 and 3.
Okay, so they're both quite close.
Sorry, yeah.
What map am I on?
Go to the Ironmein steam engine and passenger car.
Oh, what is this?
Ooh.
There's the cargo. There's a cargo car in the back.
Where do we come up?
Have you got our tokens? Or?
I did not get your tokens. Here, I will grab them. The train. I'm going to grab this chunk copy.
What the WTF?
What I'm going to. And...
That's not a dog. Holy
All right.
shit. That's a mistress. Okay, so this is the three of us jimmying this thing open.
Yes, that's the door being jimmied. There's a bunch of stacked up boxes inside. That door is being jimmied. There's a snarling that can be heard, a low rumbling that can be heard basically the second you crack this gate. Let's see the initiatives.
They've been pasted. Mistress, Duggan, Dingle, Kev, Dog,
the mistress is unaware. Duggan Schmurf. That hatch is still closed.
He's going to delay until the hatch is open.
Okay. Dingleberry. Dingleberry's gonna cast a spell on his. He's like, oh, he's gonna cast a gravity bow.
Gonna come running over.
He's like, he's gonna cast gravity bow and start moving up. You're like, just looking for. Don't stab me.
He's with us.
Dee Dee says, he's with us.
This man walks with fairies.
The Fey Walker. Walks with Fairies is such a great name, a hyphenated name. He's walks with Fae.
Walks with Fae. Kev.
Yes'm.
What are you doing? You're currently at the top of the ladder. You're supposed to be opening the door.
All right, let's stealth open this thing. Can we just take a peek?
Okay. So you open up a little bit, you take a peek.
Hold on. I'm going to detect thoughts and look around for like a few seconds, see if I can pick anything up.
Okay. Do you open the door?
What's the door made out of?
Metal.
Do tell.
Channeling Mark with
detect
Duggan.
thoughts
Duggan's
goes
like,
through it.
let's go.
I think detect thoughts goes through it. And I'm just looking for thoughts. Is there anything close by?
Detect thoughts, I believe, follows every other detect spell rule.
Oh, does it need a line?
It's blocked by a thin sheet of lead or 1 inch
Oh.
of common metal, and this armored car.
Is heavier than what? Yeah. All right, we're gonna have to open that puppy up.
This armored car for smuggling.
Go.
We're gonna open it up.
Okay.
We brought fighters for a reason. We're gonna have to fight a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, you open it up. There is a very large, mutated. You think they're called orcs? They're not common on Volcanica. Its one arm is almost vestigial in how small and stub-like it is. The other has this massive hydraulically powered claw. Its head has been cut on. Its eyes look like they're missing, and its jaw is such that it could bite. You don't know if it can talk. It is wearing heavy armor, and it is smelling.
Okay, if the door is open, Duggan Schmurf's going to take his flying stealth.
Okay.
He's gonna stealth into the room.
Okay.
His initiative drops to after that of Dingle, which is 24.
It's ready. He delayed. So yes. Yeah. Okay.
He has to roll a stealth. 35.
35. Okay.
He then is going to ready his complex action from his hiding spot to
Shoot a pebble.
shoot the pebble. And the trigger will be when someone else engages.
Okay. The dog or the dogue.
Mm-hmm.
He was looking at the entrance. He's now looking in the direction of Duggan. He moves over to Duggan, and he's smelling. What is it?
Duggan's
That is
very,
Dogue.
very
Dewdrop.
still. No, it's Kev.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I thought Kev was done when he opened the thing. Sorry. The Dogue hadn't
that's
moved
right.
yet.
Yeah. So sorry, I actually went after Dingle. So I go in the same. Duggan goes in the same pip as Dogue, but he's just slightly faster. I screwed up the initiative. You're right.
Okay.
So yeah, Kev opened the thing. Is he done his action though?
Just gonna step out of the way. I open the thing.
Yep.
Heck, I see dog or the creature. Okay, I'm gonna stealth down. It's killing time.
They're like...
Dee Dee's
all right.
gonna fly up, land on that box.
Okay. Give me a sense motive or perception for Dee Dee.
25 perception.
Dogue did turn his head when you flew in as well.
Okay.
All right.
She's going to. That's a single fly, and then she's
Yep.
going to ready two Does she see the lady?
Yeah, she's not hiding. She seems to be patrolling. She is a large woman from like a size point of view. She's like a 6 foot tall woman, relatively strong. She looks like she moves very fast. She has the gait of someone who fights, and she is not, I believe, wearing armor. No, she is wearing armor. She has a long, thorny whip on her belt, and a very stern look across her face. She looks battle-hardened.
Dee Dee's going to ready an action to cast a grease spell when she moves forward. Like, basically when she moves forward into range of the grease spell.
Okay. All right.
Which is 25 feet, 30 feet away kind of thing.
Okay. The guards, so this is just the everything else. The rest of the party, the train is pulled in. It is stopped. The guards are milling around. You see the crew working on the train. This particular train is a little bit different than the other ones, where this one actually has what you would call a noble carriage on it. There is one of the cars looks like it is very, very pricey.
Interesting.
Car 18 is not one of them.
So just big cargo car kind of thing?
Just a big cargo cart.
Okay. The party, I think, just stays put. Like,
Yeah, they haven't been, the bat phone hasn't been rung yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hitters.
All right, the hitters. The hitters are going to pile up the ladder. One of them is using a longbow. The other two, one is using a long sword and shield, and the third one has a large axe.
Mm-hmm.
They both drank 2 potions. Or all of them drank 2 potions. They move in. I think they move in and ready their weapons between the move, climb, step out of the way. All right. The mistress.
Which means that Duggan's not, like, Duggan feels really...
It's
He
up
said
to
when
him
they
to-
when they engaged, so he's waiting until somebody's in melee with the dog. So he's just staying very still from his hiding spot.
Yeah.
And then Dewdrop's trigger isn't ready yet. So
Interlopers on my train. Good dog. She's going to draw her whip. She's going to...
what does the whip look like again?
It is a large, thorny whip. It has a bit of a viney motif to it.
Weird. Okay.
She is going to
Does it-
stride forward.
Oh, are you within range of the spell? 30 feet, so you are 5 feet outside of the range of the spell. You get in there. Nope, she's Dee Dee like.
Okay. She is going to use her magical whip, and whip this man.
Cool whip.
A cool whip.
Whip.
1d20 plus 19.
Excuse me?
1d20 plus 19.
Oh, this is a.
This is a CR10 encounter.
We didn't bring enough meat, boys.
Kevin did the right choice. He closed the fucking hatch.
Close the hatch. Yeah, so our party is are really strong 4th level characters, but there's 9 of us, so we're actually considered like a 6th level party, and the range of encounters around 6th level that are appropriate is 4 levels, right? So a 6th level party, we should have everyone here. Oh, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be hard. Yep.
Bad.
Yep.
Go get some help.
Some
now.
XP. We don't know.
AC 22. This man, this was the man with the bow.
Kev, we need you up here, man.
This actually whips off of one of his spells that he has running. The whip misses. She looks very displeased with everything in her life.
Okay. Dingle.
Dingle. I'm on my way. Why are you waiting here? He's going to move. And then he's going to basically climb the ladder. So that was 40. Move to climb the ladder, and he steps out. Oh, where's the dog?
Kev.
Kev's like, oh, for fuck's sakes, I didn't bring any weapons or armor. Shit. All right.
I want to say something, but Dee Dee's staying really, really quiet.
Okay, he's going to. Fuck.
Use
This is pretty bad.
use the hitters for flanking partners.
He's gonna. Yeah, my weapons are my claws.
I don't think many people are coming out of this car. Like, 3 men enter, 0 men leave.
He's gonna get. Okay, he's gonna turn into a small goblin. No, fuck it. He's coming up as Kevin. He'll come, or the Jimmy. He'll come up as Jimmy.
Yep.
And
The human?
fuck, he's gonna move. So that's a move. He has a 35-foot move speed at this point. This is what, 20. So he's looking for the box. Do we know what the box looks like? Like, what is it about the box that's?
It's got a shipping label for Zoltan.
Great.
You're basically looking for the bloody customs tag.
Dee Dee's like... Dee Dee's like...
Fuck.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go over here. So that was so from here to there it's about 20. Yeah, so 35. Fuck. Stealth? Take a hide. I know people saw me be go here, but and then he's gonna shit, there's no point in changing. He'll just stay the same.
You moved and then stealth.
Move and move and then
as
stealth.
part of your move, I guess.
Move. Yeah. So
You've got a single simple action, maybe? There's no changing.
yeah. All right. Let's do this. Let's do that stealth. Maybe we'll get out of the.
Do you have a weapon out?
No.
Because you left your
I
weapons
can-
behind.
I didn't bring my weapons.
Oh my god.
This was a stealth mission.
This 50-pound object is going to be really difficult for us to move. I hope
That's
Capra
strong.
Yeah, like, oh, that's right. Yeah, okay.
That is strong.
Yeah.
Capra's also got a 16 strength.
Yeah,
so
it's assuming that one of the medium-sized party
all the
members
medium-sized people get chewed to death because
isn't fireman carrying the other medium-sized character. Dee Dee's got healing. We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
Let's just panic. What are you doing, Ahmed?
Stealthing. I'm gonna hide behind that column, or that box, or whatever that thing is.
Okay.
all right, the Dukes.
28. I'm fucking hiding, baby.
Duggan Schmurf is going to delay until after the hitters, maintaining
Okay.
his hide.
Yeah. Let those guys earn their keep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doug.
Doug. He yells.